how's it going? How's it going? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing okay tonight or today or whatever it is. I guess it kind of depends on you guys. I've got a lot of good things in this video. We're going to get to that in a second, but I was watching an MMA match the other day. I was watching some UFC, and there was these two fighters, and the one guy was just getting beat on. He was just getting pummeled. Just pummeled. But he kept coming back. He kept coming back. And the announcer, in his infinite wisdom, he goes, "Oh, that guy could sure take a punch." Of course he could take a punch, but you got to be able to do more than that. You know, if you keep on taking a punch over and over again, just getting beat on and beat on and beat on, you know, without returning anything, then it doesn't do you any good. At some point, you have to be able to return a few of those punches. Can't be just that you can take a punch, but you have to be able to dish it out as well. And that's kind of what life's all about, you know. In life, sometimes you have to actually give a punch as well as you take. Hey, I got several good things in this episode. I hope you guys like what we got. And let's start by going to the car. EW Center!
They call me, love me, hate me, drill me, date me, feel me, beat me, still believe me. I will never let you out of my mind. Egos.
Oh, I think my videos are getting a little too long, man. I did the video, I edited the video last night. It took me half of forever, and then I went to make the video, and that was taking so long, and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, oh, I gotta go to bed. So I took my laptop upstairs, and I just left it upstairs running, making the video. And then when I woke up this morning, I uploaded the video to YouTube, and that was taking forever and wasn't even done before I left. So again, I just kept running. It took forever. I mean, the whole process, geez, it's like 12 hours, man. That doesn't even include the editing. That's just the making of the stuff. But anyway, somewhere along the line, when I get home, I'm going to check, because I wasn't able to actually check before I had to leave. But some of my effects were missing from my last video. The one with the butterfly knives. I had picture-in-picture images, butterfly knives, 3-sectional staff at the beginning, where I had the lens flare effect. I had some text there, like my name, you know, my username, and a couple of URLs like Twitter and that sort of thing. So I was a little confused why that wasn't in there. I don't know if it's my editing program didn't include that in there when it compiled the video, or if it's YouTube stripping it out. If I had to guess, it's probably, hey, if I have to guess, it's probably user error is what I'm guessing. I probably, you know, a little bit too much wine last night. I probably deleted something on my, oh yeah, I'll just go ahead and make this and everything will be fine, you know. Meanwhile, I'm like leaning on the keyboard, probably leaning on the delete key as it goes across deleting stuff. So it was probably all me. But yeah, so I can't wait till I get home to see what the deal is on that. I'm real curious. Because I was watching it, you know, I was following it, kept checking on my phone at work to see if it was up. And so when I saw it was up at lunchtime, I watched it. I hit play, and immediately I get the lens flare effect, and there's no words. Like, where the hell's my name? My name's gone. And then I thought, oh, that's weird. Okay, well, I just kept watching. Then I got this story about the guys pulling up behind us in the car, and then I'm describing the butterfly knives. And I thought it was a nice little added bonus where I show a picture-in-picture of the butterfly knives while I'm talking, along with 3-sectional staff, you know, because I took a lot of time trying to describe the butterfly knives, and it didn't show up. It wasn't there. I'm like, okay, something's going on here. So I think it's me. Stay tuned. Well, today I had a little bit of drama. I was going to post a video explaining a joke that I made. You can read that joke in 2 places. You can read that joke on my Twitter feed. You can also read that joke on my diary at Open Diary. For me, it was pretty innocent, but for other people, they took it to a different level, and that's fine. I don't claim to be the funniest individual in the world, or not the brightest sometimes, apparently, but I am the most literal. Well, not most. I am literal with a lot of things, and my joke was very straightforward, It was a simple thing about size. Godzilla, little duck, going from one to the other, downsized from being big down to small. It was a simple little cute joke, and somehow it got turned into a tasteless joke about the horrible tragedy in Japan. That's interesting. Yeah, I didn't see that one coming at all. So I was gonna make this video giving this long explanation of the joke. Yes, it's my joke, unfortunately. But I'm not gonna do that, so this is all you guys are getting. If you want to read the joke again, it's on Twitter. It's on Open Diary. Yeah, so there you go. Hope you like the joke. Or not. Oh, and tell me what you thought of the joke, and go ahead and leave it in the comment section below, either here on YouTube or at Open Diary if you're watching this from Open Diary, and let me know how you interpreted the joke. And I welcome any interpretation. I prefer if you didn't get too insulting, but yeah, if it bothered you, great. If it didn't bother you, great. So at the gym I go to, there's this old guy who sits naked in the dressing room. And by the way, when I say old guy, I'm talking late 60s maybe. And yeah, after his workout, he just sits there in the locker room playing a video game. He's like hunched down. He's like at the end of the row, so when you come in the locker room door, he's like all the way at the end of the hall, so you see him. You don't have a choice but to see him. It's not within your ability to control. Anyway, he's sitting there and he plays a video game. He's got a little handheld video game in his hand, and he just sits there and plays it. I could think of like 100 better things I could do with my time than sit at the gym men's locker room naked. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I got more stuff to do than that. I got better stuff to do. So he sits there and plays the game, but here's the weird part. The game is an old, it's like an old game from the 80s, where you got okay, kids, you might have to go look this up or ask your parents about this, but it's like an old, like football type games where it has the little blip lights, and you have to go up and over to the right and then down and go, and you avoid the defense by defensive little blip lights by manipulating your little blip light across the screen by going up, down, and then, so it's really weird. That's the weird part, is like this really old style game, and he sits there naked and just plays it. That's all he does. Just anyway, I've been thinking about doing my thing as a British accent. Actually, I'm not sure if this is Aussie or British. I'm not sure. So if you want to piss off an English person, this is the easiest way to do it. You do a really bad English accent.
They call me, love me, hate me, drill me, date me, feel me, beat me, still believe me. I will never let you out of my mind. Egoist and selfish lover, foolish creeper like no other. Call you crazy, call you freak. No one likes you but me.